Hi, I'm Alex Morris.
I'm Briellen Turton. My name is Pip Edwards. And welcome to Chefs in the Raw,
The show where we bring together leading chefs
and health professionals to share their passion for plant-based foods. Hey Alex, I thought I'd find you in here.
Hey Brie, how you doing?
Good, what are you doing?
I'm about to knock up a really awesome creamy mushroom soup, but instead of cream, we're going to use cashews today.
Oh, yum.
So, are you going to help me or what?
If I'm going to help you, I'm going to need an apron.
Yeah, I get it. You love your clothes.
Thank you.
Here you go. So I was thinking a little job for you.
Yes.
Probably can't stuff it up too much. Just take the leaves off some of this rosemary for me. A couple sprigs of that, and then maybe we'll get on to some thyme later on.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Let's get started.
Get amongst it. I'll crack on with the mushrooms.
Okay, I think I'm done. How does that look?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
I might leave you to the rest of the technical stuff. As usual, I'll be back when it's time to taste.
Yep, classic Brie. Thank you,
Done.
dude.
Bye.
Peace out. Alright, now she's gone, we can get back to some real cooking. So what we need to do is we need to start off with all our beautiful mushrooms. So we've got 3 kinds of mushrooms today, and you can really use whatever you want. But we're going to go with the classic button mushrooms. Really simple, really tasty, great for bulking out your dish. We're going to go with some Swiss browns, which are a little more robust, a little more expensive, so you don't want to use too many. And then, of course, the big meaty field mushrooms, which are just going to give that body to the soup. So, I've already chopped up quite a few of these button mushrooms, and then we're just going to go through and just hack everything up. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's all going to be blended into a soup anyway. And just whack them all into a bowl. Perfect. Now they're out of the way, the most important element of this soup, except for the mushrooms, is the cashew milk. So we need to start soaking our cashews straight away. I've got some raw, unroasted, unsalted cashews, and they need to go into a bowl of water for about 45 minutes to an hour minimum to get them nice and soft. So that's about a cup of cashews. We'll leave that off to the side for now. Then for the base of this soup, classic onion and garlic. So we'll start with the garlic. Just give it a bash. Take out 3 or 4 cloves, and then just crush them with the back of the knife. That releases them from their skin and makes them really easy to chop and peel. So 1, 2. You might think that 3 or 4 cloves of garlic is too much, but this is going to be a really robust, meaty soup, and they're just going to get chopped up roughly. As I said, we're just going to blend the whole thing up anyway. And then finally, 1 big onion. Just cut off the ends, cut it in half, and peel off the outside. Now, when you're chopping onions, guys, it doesn't need to be fancy at all. All we want to do is just make it all nice, even sizes, so it fries off at the same time and gets that nice sweetness to the beginning of the soup. You've got these nice slices of onion, perfect for this soup. We're ready to put this in the pot and start cooking. The first thing we need to do is just get the base of flavour going. Now I've got a pan on a medium heat just here. I'm going to add a good slug of olive oil to get started. And we're going to start frying off and caramelising those onions and garlic straight in the pan. And you can let that sizzle on a medium to high heat for just a few minutes. In with the onions, we're going to throw in a good pinch of Brie's lovely rosemary. And we're going to chuck in some lovely thyme. Now this thyme right here, really lovely soft stalks, so we're not going to have to pull off the leaves. It's going to get blended up later on anyway. So these onions are starting to sizzle really nicely, and we're just going to toss them through with all those lovely herbs. We'll start seasoning with just a little bit of cracked pepper as well. I'm going to turn the heat down now they're sizzling, just to get them nicely soft, translucent. And this is where a lot of your flavour is going to come from, just by creating this perfumed, beautiful herby base with the onions and the garlic before we put our mushrooms in. They'll take about 5 more minutes, and then we'll get cracking with the mushrooms. Now the onions and the garlic have had about 5-7 minutes just cooking down, sweating, getting delicious. We're going to add in our lovely chopped mushrooms. So we can put the heat a bit higher now, and then we're going to throw in all these mushrooms at once. And it looks like a lot, but they're going to cook down and get just beautiful, infuse all those herbs and onion flavor. If we just toss this through, they're all going to cook down and it's become one beautiful pureed mess of delicious meaty mushroom flavor. And I can't wait. And you'll see on the bottom of the pan, we're starting to get a nice little brown coating, that is going to be a real flavor base. So when we add the stock later on, that's going to lift off the bottom of the pan and create the most amazing caramelized toasty flavor throughout the whole soup. So at this point, mushrooms have been on for 2 or 3 minutes. We need to introduce a bit of liquid. What we've got here is a litre of homemade vegetable stock. Now you can make your own, just a few vegetables left over from the fridge, or you can buy it a good quality one from the shops. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit, and then remember that brown lovely stuff in the bottom of the pan? We're going to start scraping that off, start to incorporate through the soup. We'll tip all of this into a pot and just let it bubble away for about 15-20 minutes until all those mushrooms are beautifully cooked down, soft, and just delicious. Alright everyone, while the soup is bubbling away, the next important thing to do is make our cashew cream. This is what's going to make the soup beautiful, velvety, silky, creamy without adding any dairy. These are the cashews that have been soaking for about an hour now, so they're nice and soft. You can kind of crush them in your hands. We're going to leave them in that water, we're going to blend them. So you can use a blender or a stick blender, whatever works. It'll take a couple of minutes to get it nice and fine. Be patient, it's totally worth it. Made a bit of a mess, but that's fine. So that's all ready now, guys. You've got this amazing, silky, just smooth, creamy cashew milk. You're gonna add that into the soup and we're nearly done. Alright, so these mushrooms have been bubbling away for about 15 minutes now, and it's time to add our beautiful, creamy cashew milk. Just about a cup into the soup there. That's gonna create that amazing, creamy, velvety texture we need. All that needs is a few more minutes to bubble away with the soup, and then we'll blend it all together, and it is gonna be delicious, and I think Bree's gonna love it. So I'll see you in a couple minutes, and we'll check it out. Looks perfect, let's do it. Always have one final taste. That is awesome as it is. So, take a big ladleful. Might even go 2. This is toasted smoky coconut. You wouldn't believe it, it tastes just like plant-based bacon. Gonna add an amazing smoky crunch to the dish. Then, remember those thyme leaves from before? We've got some of the young baby leaves and some of the flowers just to drizzle on top. And I think that looks pretty sensational.
Alex, it must be almost time for me to taste. I've almost been...
Bree, fancy seeing you here.
Yum! That looks amazing.
Do you reckon?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Please dig in before I can taste it.
That is delicious. Those mushrooms are so full of flavour. That cashew cream is genius.
I'm glad you like it.
If you want to try the mushroom soup at home, jump on the website and download the recipe at chefsintheraw.com.au. Alex, thank you.
My absolute pleasure being here, Bree, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.